They were making the run, they get the reset, and then suddenly they fizzle out. They're like, my brain just kind of died there. It was too much Brawlhalla in such an intense span.
So it's just conditioning for that endurance. But you know what? simpLe, he's won tournaments before. Blue has won tournaments before. They've both proven that they can do it. But Blue really just running away with this damage lead. Oh my gosh! So dangerous!
What?
Such a clutch play! He survived! Almost got the KO. And, I mean, he's working on a 0 to death right now. I know I'm just going to curse it, but...
it's wild because that whole left side, almost no attacks were thrown out. It was all completely mind game. Like, they were playing chess in each other's heads right there. And then eventually Blue's like, okay, I burned a lot. I got to go for this recovery. It was so low. Had the recovery not hit, he wouldn't have gotten the chase touch to get the wall touch. Like, that was an impressively...
He bet the farm.
Yeah, that was so intense. And it's just like you don't know it unless you've been watching him playing this game for a very long time. Blue with an almost 100 to 0 there.
Man, oh man. Just a minute, super clean play. Blue really just showing his stuff, showing that he wants that rematch against Cake.
Oh, nice nair into the recovery. simpLe gonna try to make the rematch not happen. He wants to go into that grand finals and go up against Cake. Ground pound punishes the down sig, but Blue with the turnaround.
Are
simpLe.
you kidding
He got the wall
me?
touch. He is gonna get above it, and he goes back in. This
So
is just
dangerous.
back and forth. Both of them fighting for this off stage. This is completely different from what we saw in the winners finals, where both of them were fighting for the main stage. We see simpLe and Blue just fighting for walls.
Working on a 3-stock? Do you see Blue right now? He is dominating this match.
He is fired up after that winner's bracket loss. But simpLe wants to deny this 3-stock. He wants to go in.
I mean, he's got a mountain to climb if he's trying for that. He's got to show something, some way to deny Blue all these crazy strings and openings that he's been creating.
He's looking for that downlight. You see him with the movement. Blue catches the dodge in with the side signature, that bow shot. simpLe again, looking for that offstage, but he knows the risks here. If he messes up that offstage one more time, it is going to be a 3-stock going the way of Blue.
And you know what? I think it's largely due to the fact that Blue has been willing to play so fast and loose off the edge.
He's been playing a pretty hairy game in that offstage, but it's been working out for him. He got those hits that he needs. He got that recovery on the first stock to get him that wall touch off the chase dodge. Like, he is definitely in it for the long haul. We do see the side light connect onto simpLe. Needs a little bit more damage before we can go for that kill option onto simpLe. The down 6 simpLe's just above it.
Uh-oh, simpLe down off the side. Blue just looking to rearm. simpLe denying him the space. This is what he needed. Working on the reverse. Blue in the orange. He could get knocked out in just a couple more hits.
But it's going to be a couple hits for Blue to get game 1. Hits the downlight recovery on Brawlhalla. That's one of the smaller kill box maps, which is one of the reasons why that was so simple and clean for Blue. We're going to go right on into game 2. And Brawlhalla's still on the board. We might just see an entire best-of-5 played out on small Brawlhalla, and that's what it's looking at right now.
I mean, it's a very standard map, right?
Yeah.
There's no bells and whistles to it. Nice medium-sized walls.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a little bit smaller than most of the other ones, but no platforms, no walls to speak of.
Yeah, just enough wall that you can do what you need to do and keep the opponent from doing what they want to do. What we saw in the beginning stages of that game 1. We do see simpLe trying to keep this weapon control. Blue very patient on it. Again, with that gravity cancel down signature. simpLe not able to punish this time, but the stop down airs are connecting on the Blue.
simpLe threatening with the hammer. I'm surprised Blue's going off stage against it.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's a risky spot. If he gets caught by the recovery, could see an immediate turnaround. That recovery into ground pound is so dangerous. simpLe looking for that slide charge down signature with trying to catch Blue, but Blue just enough above it.
Man, simpLe really making his hammer work. I don't think he got enough time with it last game. Because you see, even in his past sets, anytime that he would get the hammer, that's where the bulk of the damage would come from.
Oh yeah, he's definitely got a very strong hammer game. That's what we were seeing him use a lot earlier on today in the bracket. But Blue, meanwhile, he's got a plan for it. He's going to just not let simpLe have a hammer. That's probably a solid plan, right?
I mean, that just works, right?
You can't use your best tool if
they take it from
picking
you.
a weapon off. Yeah. simpLe back to the hammer, though, looking for that big
perfect
swing.
dodges.
Yeah, really good spot dodges all around. Blue avoids the downlight. simpLe's looking for that kill option now. He's looking for the setup with the downlights. Yeah, there it is, the
nice.
downlight into the recovery. Going to be sticking with the hammer, likely just juggling to try to deny that weapon spawn. Yeah, just slow it down. There's the spawn. Nice dare into the nair again from simple.
Man, that already put him solidly into the yellow. Hammer does so much damage.
Oh, yeah. All right, Blue back to the bow. simple off stage, gonna wait. Blue not even messing with it. You saw how far back he went. Was looking for simple to come up. Good dodge around that bow toss.
It's that awareness. You gotta watch for those raining weapons.
Ooh,
again, just underneath it.
Shaved a couple hairs there. It's gonna be the downlight into the neutral light for Blue for the kill option. Is he going to stick with the bow? The bow's been working against simple's hammer pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like that's what he's going to be going with. But simple's got the unarmed play. Back to the hammer, though. Stomp, side air.
Ooh, answers back with the gravity cancel down light, getting some damage. Uh-oh, just a bit too far.
Just off on the timing there for simple. Goes for a big read with the bear claw, but Blue very far outside of it. Didn't get the biggest punish I would have expected, like a downlight neutral light, but instead just kind of went in with something simple. Any punish is better than nothing, though, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's how you are able to close this gap, and right now Blue really needs to close the gap.
Weapon toss, simple playing this hammer off stage, but Blue with a nice hit. That side air gave him back, but the scoop is gonna kill. Simple playing this hammer. It's simple's hammer. That's his weapon.
It's just a simple hammer, just a simple down air right off the top.
Just a simple anchor in his hands.
Blue trying to stop any kind of approach with this sword. It's got the fast moves. It's got a lot of aerial control. That neutral air, an amazing anti-air.
Good dodges from simple. He wants to widen this gap, but Blue with the side air does catch simple, and simple had picked up a hammer, so that means his next weapon is going to be a sword, which might not be the comfort pick. That's why Blue is playing a sword against simple. He has bow to counter simple's hammer, and then he goes sword to sword against simple, and he's confident in that, but I don't know how confident he can be after that downlight recovery from simple.
I mean, it gave simple quite the damage lead, and this is very telling given how game one went. It was a clean 2-stock victory for Blue, but simple now has it his advantage last stock.
He has the advantage over Blue. Just the adjustments. This is what we see from high-level Brawlhalla players, is they are able to make these adjustments. It's why they go for the best of fives, is because the longer the game goes, then the more they have time to figure out what the opponent is doing and find responses.
I mean, Blue trying to find a weapon right now. Oh, simple just beating him out with the unarmed versus the sword. Blue just needs any kind of hit, but simple is just denying him. Uh-oh, too low on that neutral air to close out. The recovery's gonna do it! Blue sneaking that one in!
He just slipped under there. It was like, this stock is mine. Game 2 is mine. Put that one in the bank. Blue, he's like, I got a grand finals to go to. Excuse me, simple, you're in my way.
It's like that game he almost forgot what he was supposed to be doing. He's like, all right, hold on.
I came from upper bracket, all right? Excuse me.
This is my advantage. Man, that turnaround right at the end, I still cannot believe it.
I mean, that was crazy. That looked like simple's game. He was in the hot seat. He had the damage advantage over Blue. He had the weapon control. He had the stage control. And then Blue picked up the bow, disarmed simple, and then top of the map hit that recovery. Really good stuff. Simple and Blue, the fake outs on the weapon spawn. Neither of them wanted to challenge the pickup.
It's all right, though. This is now, he's down 2-0 to Blue. It's do or die. Simple needs to show that he can continue that adaptation. Game 1 was kind of a blowout. Game 2, insanely close. If he can win this one and completely reverse that momentum, then he's looking at taking the set.
But then he has to do 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
That is not an easy thing to do.
No.
That is definitely not a simple feat for anyone to do. Gravity canceled. He keeps doing that, and somehow this time it worked. I don't know how simple wasn't ready for that one, but Blue, he just loves that wake up gravity cancel down signature with the sword on Koji.
You know, it just goes so far forward.
It's got a lot of movement.
You usually don't expect the sword to have that kind of range.
That's that anime signature. Blue with the stage control.
Perfect dodge.
Oh, yeah, that was almost a snipe with that weapon toss. Simple coming back onto the corner again. Weapon tosses from Blue. This is looking like how Blue wants to play his edge guards this time. He was like, all right, I showed that I can do an edge guard, but now I'm going to go back to my kind of standard edge guard of staying on stage, waiting for the opportunity.
Yeah, he likes to set up with those upwards throws. Oh my gosh, neutral signature beating out the spot dodge. Taking the first stock.
That's kind of a pivoted one, too, because he dashed to the side and then had that movement with the neutral signature to get that kind of, not really an X pivot, but kind of that wonky movement in it.
You know, you just got to slash them up. They can't be dodging forever. Again!
Just slash the sky there from Blue. Getting the rolling sidelight into the side air onto simpLe off stage, but he's about to get lapped by Blue right now. Goes for the deep ground pound, and Blue just goes above him. He's like, I'm not going to challenge you off stage. I have the main stage. I have the stock advantage. There's no reason for me to go anything risky until then. Gravity cancel, side heavy off stage, and Blue with a big lead. Are we going to see another 3-stock? He's like, I'll 3-stock the first game and the last game for a nice little 3-stock sandwich.
Man, I mean, whatever shift in momentum or adaptation simpLe had going for him last game, Blue has just blown it out of the water.
Oh, he almost got that ground pound. The
So
weapon toss.
threatening.
Down air, simpLe does have the wall touch. Neutral air comes out from Blue, so he is going to be able to get back up, and simpLe denies the 3-stock.
All right, I mean, still a tall order to come back. This game is do or die. It is loser's bracket, loser's finals. If he loses this one here, he is out of the tournament. Third place, nothing to snuff at, but I know you want that second. You want that first. You want the lion's share of that $15,000.
You want that top two. Blue with a big advantage over simpLe, a full stock lead. simpLe, he's got to play the stock pretty much perfectly here. He can't afford all this damage that he's taking. The neutral light connects, and every single hit coming out from Blue just puts simpLe one step closer to going home with that bronze medal.
You know, when it gets down towards the end.
What?
Wow.
What?
Okay. Side signature, almost
Combo
enough to do
starter
it.
into nothing.
Side air, clean 2-0.